Welcome back to another video with Kids Art Lab, and if this is your first time joining us, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. What are we making today?
Eggs from Roblox Grow A Garden.
Eggs from Roblox Grow Garden.
Yes.
Okay, well what do we need for those?
So we're probably going to need some different shades of green,
Okay.
some different shades of black and purple, and a little bit different shades of orange and yellow.
This sounds pretty colorful.
Uh-huh.
I think we should get started.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So how many eggs are we going to be drawing?
3.
3? Okay. Well, let's start with the one in the middle. So first off, what we're going to do is we're going to do a square. And I think there's going to be a lot of rectangles and square in this one. Okay. And then another one that's even bigger. Okay, and then this one, there's going to be 3 of these. This. And one more up here. Good. Okay, and then on the bottom there's 2 of them. So we'll do 1, 2. And this is a good one where if we're going too fast you can pause it because there's lots of like shapes in this one.
All right.
Okay. And then we have 1 on this side. And same with the other side. Okay. And then what we're going to do is, this one is, what do they call these flying ones?
Like wings?
Yeah, what's the one with the wings called?
Oh, it's called a bug egg.
A bug egg.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's why it has wings.
Okay. So let's do that. And then kind of something like this. Good. Okay, and then up. Everyone's going to look a little bit different, but the point is you want to have this rectangular shape. Okay? And then it attaches like that. Okay, and we're basically just going to do the same thing on the other side. So right around here, we'll start another wing. And it'll come down. Good. And then maybe something like this. Good. And then we'll come back down again. And then connect it. Okay, so those are actually the front wings. Okay, and then there's another one that's behind it. So let's start with this one. Okay, and this. And then once we color it, it'll make a little bit more sense. Good. And then this one connects as well. Okay, and then all we're going to do is the same thing on the other side here. So we've got another one. Well, let's put it right here. Okay, and then maybe it goes behind. So we kind of want to give it the look that it's gone behind it. And down. Again, everyone's going to look a little different, but it's the same basic shape that we're trying to get. And then connect it. Okay, so that's our bug egg. Okay, now we're gonna do another egg right here, and it's gonna basically be like this one without the wings. Okay, so let's go ahead and make another rectangle. Okay, and same thing here, we're gonna make a bigger rectangle. Okay, and then same thing here, three, we're gonna have three on top here. 1, 2, and they get a little smaller as you go up. Okay, and then on the bottom there's 2. And then on the side, there's 1 on each side. And then when we fast forward, we're gonna put a shape in here. So we'll do that on the coloring side. Okay, let's get started for our last egg, which is again gonna look a lot like this one right here. So we have our first square. Okay. And then a bigger square. Okay, and then the same thing before. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then 2 on the bottom. 1, 2.
And then 1 on each side.
1 on each side. Okay, and then we want to do a sign up here. So let's go ahead and mine's going to kind of go behind my bug a little bit. So I want to go behind it, and all I'm doing is making another rectangle. There you go. And then it's held together by chain. So we're just going to make these circles that go up and kind of come off the page. Same here. Well, this is looking really interesting. I think we should fast forward and bring our eggs to life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right. We are back from fast forwarding and painting our eggs, and I think they came out really cool.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about this.
Alright, so we added some stuff. So I put it like this bench right here so they could sit.
Okay.
And then we just added a little bit of hay so they have comfort.
Okay.
And they restock every 30 minutes. And there's only a 3% chance that you can get this egg, 8% chance that you can get this egg, and this egg you just get from the event.
Oh, okay. Well, I think it looks awesome. What else do we have to do?
We have to sign our picture!
Yeah. Well, we want to thank you for joining us for another video with Kids Art Lab.
I hope you had fun playing your eggs, and we hope to see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.